What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for returning to Game Day Wagers and tuning into episode 8 of The Bounce. Today is Friday, May 23rd, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down Saturday, May 24th's WNBA slate. There's two games on the card between the New York Liberty and Indiana Fever, and the Dallas Wings taking on the Atlanta Dream. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already dropped a like on the video, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We're pumping out some great content on a daily basis, and I do not want you to miss on any free picks moving forward. As of recording this video, we are still sweating out our Friday night bets with a couple of games in action as we speak. So hopefully we can turn a profit on Friday and into Saturday and into Sunday as well. Now, without further ado, here's Saturday's two best bets. The first play we are rolling with is the New York Liberty on the money line, minus 140 over the Indiana Fever. Look, I love me some Caitlin Clark, and I'm rooting for them this year to do well and go deep in the playoffs, but I can't help but take the New York Liberty here, the defending champions, at this small price tag. The Liberty are 2-0 to open the season. They made two statements with blowout victories over the Aces and Chicago Sky. And going into Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indiana, they're not going to be intimidated by the moment, and I do believe they're going to be up for it and lay down another marker that they are in fact still the team to beat. If we look at both teams' roster composition, the New York Liberty are a much better team from top to bottom. Yes, the Indiana Fever have Caitlin Clark, but the sum of the New York Liberty parts is far greater than what the Indiana Fever can throw out as a starting five. The New York Liberty can hit you on the interior with Jonquel Jones, Breanna Stewart doing the dirty work in the paint. They can hit you from the perimeter with Natasha Cloud and Sabrina Ionescu doing damage from the outside. And I do not believe the Indiana Fever possess the type of defense needed to contain both aspects. On the flip side, if we look at this Indiana Fever team, yes, they're coming off a good road win against the Atlanta Dream, but they didn't get much from Caitlin Clark in that contest. She finished just 4 from 11 from the floor for 11 points. Maybe that's an off night, or maybe that's the Atlanta Dream defending her in a way that she's unable to break loose and put up points in a hurry. Either way, I'm thinking the New York Liberty are going to be ready for this contest, even on the road. Yes, it's going to be a tough environment, but the New York Liberty have played in tougher spots. I'm taking the New York Liberty here on a moneyline price at minus 140. The second play we are rolling with is Paige Bueckers of the Dallas Wings over 5.5 assists. The odds are minus 130. Look, Paige Bueckers started her WNBA career going 0-3, 2 losses against the Minnesota Lynx, a loss against the Seattle Storm at home. But it's not for a lack of trying from Paige Bueckers' perspective. She's putting in work on both ends of the court, and her offensive ability has simply carried over from her college career. She's putting up points, she's helping playmake and generate plenty of assists for her teammates, but the results are simply not there for the Dallas Wings as a team. The Dallas Wings now have to go up against the Atlanta Dream, which leave much to be desired on the defensive end of things, and I think we're going to see a little bit of desperation creep into the Wings game in order to avoid going 0-4. In order for them to win the game, their best players are going to have to be their best players, and that's where Paige Bueckers comes in. She's logging a ton of minutes. She played 37 minutes against the Minnesota Lynx in her last game. She dropped 10 dimes against an elite Lynx defense. And with the Atlanta Dream liking to play an up-tempo style of basketball, chucking up as many shots as possible, that gives the Dallas Wings plenty of possessions. And with the ball in Paige Bueckers' hands, I expect her to do damage and rack up a big assist night. Give me Paige Bueckers over 5.5 assists, minus 130. That wraps up episode 8 of The Bounce. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel at Game Day Wagers, or leave a comment in the comment section if you guys are fading, tailing, or have any best bets you're making for Saturday's WNBA slate. As always, good luck.